to us as every hour per hour gets through the day. And we are expecting to see the outer bands of the system start to affect us as early as this morning into the afternoon is when we're really going to get hit hard with some of these outer bands. So you still have some time to prepare. You have time to go get gas and get your last minute arrangements and make sure you have your plans with your family. And then you're going to need to stay indoors. Look at this system, a very large monster of a Category 3 hurricane right now spinning very close to Exuma Cayce, and it did move west of the Great Exuma about 2 hours ago, and we do have reports of some very strong winds. Now, I want to let you know, to put in perspective, this is where the actual center is of Hurricane Matthew. Hurricane force winds extend out 45 miles from that center. So here we go. Perspective for you so you understand. Remember, this system, this large system, is headed towards our coastline. So 45 miles from the center already puts hurricane force winds above Exuma Cayce and beyond. Now, tropical storm force winds extend out 175 miles, and we are expecting the possibility, as you can see, 175 miles. Let me keep going and going and going and going. Look at that. Obviously, because of how large the storm is, most of the Bahamas dealing with tropical storm winds and some heavy rain. As this storm gets closer to us, it's going to be very close to shore, so therefore we are expecting tropical storm force winds across Broward and Miami-Dade, and even stronger winds in Broward. Therefore, the National Hurricane Center and the National Weather Service has indicated there is that hurricane warning still in effect for Broward. 2M advisory has winds at 115 miles per hour, gusts 140, and it's moving to the northwest at 10 miles per hour. Check out the forecast path. Has not changed. We have for the full advisory at 5 a.m. for that. But again, we will be dealing with a Category 4 hurricane possibly by tonight at 8 p.m. with winds of 130 miles per hour. So I just put in perspective for you that the hurricane force winds extend out about 40 miles. Let's say that this is the actual track of the system. Even though we want to remind you that these systems never travel in a straight line, it could head more to the west or drive more to the east. So again, something we're just going to watch. So it looks as though that center is already about 40 miles just offshore from West Palm Beach, right, indicating why we do have that hurricane warning in effect for Broward, West Palm Beach, and northward. Right, and we are going to definitely storm force wind for Broward as well as Miami-Dade and the Keys. And remember, since the system may jog to the west or to the east, the closer that the actual center gets to the coastline, the stronger the storms will be across South Florida, and the strongest winds that we've seen already is Stanley Cay. Exuma winds 87 miles per hour, and it looks as though the gusts were unofficial, but up to 92 miles per hour. So that's just how strong this system is, and that's what we could look forward to as we go into the afternoon and this evening as the system approaches our shoreline. Now, we are going to see that tropical storm warning continue from the 7 Mile Bridge all the way to Miami, and we have that hurricane warning in effect as we are expecting the possibility of hurricane force for Broward. So also a reminder, not a good day to be outside. I hope you already tied your boats up and got prepared for the storm, because we are expecting high risk of currents, rough surf, coastal flooding, and beach erosion. Just stay out of the water altogether. How much rain are we expecting with the system? Well, it fluctuates from area to area. We could see the possibility from 2 to 4 inches in Miami to 4 to 7 in Fort Lauderdale, but isolated amounts could reach about 10 inches. So it's really not going to be a big rainmaker, but eventually we will see I'm going to continue uploading video, and let's see, this will be the last one, absolutely the last one. This system caught my attention. Thank you for watching this, and please hit the subscribe and like button. Thank you.